Hello, are you here to debate?
Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Angelo. I was in the comment section. I was commenting. I'm a
All
Trump
right.
supporter.
Okay, can I just get your name, age, and pronouns, please?
All right, I'm Angelo Maximus. Obviously, I'm a man, and I'm 244.
Okay. And why should I
See,
vote for the
Republicans, we
loser?
know we said. Let me tell you something. That being that you asked my pronouns, you heard my voice. See, there's a difference between Republicans and Democrats. We know what a man is, and we know what a woman is.
I'm
So
gonna tell
I
you.
don't. If I hear a woman on the other
I'm
side of
gonna
the
tell
phone,
you. Just full,
you
full,
know, I
full
don't have to
honesty
ask
here.
your pronouns and
Full
all that stuff. That's
honesty
why I
here.
feel
Full
like it's
honesty
ridiculous.
here. Just full honesty here. I have spoken with women who were
Yeah.
born female that have the exact same voice you do.
Not like this. I promise you. But
I
anyway, yes,
sure have.
let's go with what this is what I'm calling for. This is what I'm calling. The only thing I can speak on is my experience. I can't speak for no other American's experience but mine. And during the Trump administration, I was thriving better economically. I sold used cars. That's why I was typing in the comment section. I said I'm in the used car business, and there's plenty of used car dealers like me that we're going through it. It's been terrible for the last 3 years. 2021 was probably my last good year selling cars. What's that?
Yeah,
I
so
can barely hear
what
you.
what I wasn't talking. What policies did Biden implement that messed with that messed with the economy to the point where you're now suffering under it?
From what I see, from what I hear, from what I see on TV, from YouTubers, this is from what I see. I haven't even gone to go and fact check things myself. I'm just going by what I'm hearing. All the overspending overseas, the cost of energy is up because of the Biden administration. You know,
Okay, so a few
and I
things.
believe Trump when he says drill, baby, drill. It's true. We should be dependent on our own. We should depend on
Okay.
our own energy.
Okay, so
You know?
a few things to correct you here. One, Trump
Yeah,
spent
sure.
more in his 4 years in office than Biden has spent by like double. Trump Trump spent added 8 trillion to the debt. Biden's only added 4 trillion to the debt. Second, we currently drill and produce more oil now than we ever have in the history of the United States. We are 100% energy efficient. We produce way more than we take in from outside places. So both of those things would not
So why are we
contribute
paying so much?
in gas
Yeah, why are we paying so much?
because Donald Trump in
Why are
his
we paying
final
less
year
than
in
Venezuela?
office,
We
I'm
paying
going to
less
tell
than
you.
Venezuela as
I'm,
far as American currency goes.
well,
You
Venezuela.
know, I think America. I think if I'm not mistaken, Venezuela pays like 35 cents U.S. a gallon. 35 cents U.S. a gallon, equivalent to
Okay,
their money.
so
You know,
real
why are we
quick.
paying so
Okay,
much?
so in
And we have
2020,
more oil than them. We have more gas.
do you want an answer or no?
Sure.
Okay, in 2020, Donald Trump struck a deal with OPEC. This deal was for
Okay.
OPEC to stop producing gas. He wanted them to stop production. He specifically said that he would not provide aid to Saudi Arabia unless they did this. Okay? He wouldn't provide military aid that we had been providing to Saudi Arabia. So OPEC cut production, which led to supply chain issues across the world. He also halted our production, right? And used up all of our oil, or not used up, and then sold all of our oil reserves to outside countries to try to bring in money to the US. Then in 2021, we got hit with COVID. 2020, we were in COVID, but 2021, we got like the supply chains massively improved, or not improved, massively got worse. By 2023, we still had not caught up with production to post COVID numbers. OPEC hadn't caught up to production. So this is why
In
gas
April.
prices
Yeah.
skyrocketed. But as of
Yeah.
now, productions have caught up and gas prices have leveled out.
I'm reading here. Whatever you're telling me, I'm on my phone like fact checking it too.
Okay.
So all I pulled up right here on Google was I Googled what deal did Trump struck with OPEC. That's all I Googled. And I have some things pop up here.
Yep. Trump told
Let me see
Saudi
what the
Arabia to
purpose is.
cut the
Special
oil
report:
supply, or he
Trump
would
Trump told Saudi to cut oil supply to use the U.S. military. That's what it says here.
Yep. Cut the oil supply,
Washington,
or
Dubai.
Saudi Arabia would lose our
The
military
United States
support.
pressed
Yes.
Saudi Arabia to end its oil price war with Russia. President Donald Trump gave Saudi leaders an ultimatum. On April 2nd, phone call. Trump told Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. Now, unless the organization of the petroleum exporting countries, OPEC, started cutting oil production, we will be powerless to stop lawmakers from passing legislation to withdraw U.S. troops from the kingdom. Four sources familiar with the matter told Reuters.
Yep.
Well, all I know is this. If I have to compare both administrations, the Trump administration and the Bidenomics administration, it was better for me economically during the Trump administration. I only can speak from my experience. You know, I can't speak for you. I can't speak for the next person. It was just better for me. I had more money. I'm not talking about COVID either. Forget about COVID. COVID was actually bad for me.
So
You know?
the reason why it was better for you, just FYI, the reason why it was better for you is Trump was coasting on Obama and on an Obama era economy. The first 2 years of a president's run, they're basically dealing with the economy from the previous presidential term because their policies have not gone into effect yet. So the first 2 years of Biden, we were dealing with Trump's economy that he left us from COVID.
For the COVID, see, the COVID was something that was out of Trump's control, though.
No,
You know,
Trump could have easily
It's
curtailed.
like me blaming the war
Trump,
on the Biden
wait,
administration.
no, this
right
is
now.
not.
I know it's out of Biden's control.
This is also not true because we saw that we did better under COVID when Biden passed the American Rescue Plan, right? COVID did terrible, Trump did terrible with COVID.
Yeah,
Trump didn't handle COVID well at all. He could have
What was
easily
terrible?
curtailed.
How you handled it? Hey, I'm listening.
So Trump openly mocked mask. Trump openly mocked mask wearing.
What was that?
Which Trump openly mocked mask wearing.
Oh, mask wearing. Okay.
Which led to people being more cavalier about the virus, which led to supply chain issues lasting longer than they had to. Trump he was pushing ineffective treatments for COVID. He didn't even tell the American people how serious it was until it was already here and pushing with us, even though he knew how serious it was because of the reports coming from China. He did not lock down heavily enough, right? There are all these things. And again, he did all of this. I won't even say it. He did all of these things, which made it so that Americans were not fearful of COVID, which led to Americans being frivolent and us being in the issue longer than it had to be. We can see this because there are other countries. Just real quick, there are other countries that severely locked down that were open way before us, and were basically open and running. We couldn't do that because Trump was an ineffective leader during COVID time.
Well, I went down to Florida during COVID. I left Jersey. I'm from Jersey. Everything was locked down over here. Florida never missed a beat. Everything was like business as usual. Business as usual. Me and my girlfriend walking around with a mask, and people were looking at us like we were weird. And I was in Kissimmee, Florida, Orlando, Kissimmee area. It was business as usual, man. Everybody just chilling, like nothing, like if it never happened, COVID. And less people died in Florida than New York from COVID.
Well, yeah, Florida, New York
was on lockdown. New York was on lockdown. Obviously, probably, I don't know if there's more people in New York, but New York was on lockdown, and more people died in New York than in Florida.
Okay. So a few things. Let's hold on, please. Let's look at a few things right now, okay? When we look at the death rate, per capita, okay? Per capita is what we want to look at, right? New York isn't even the highest per capita, right? We're looking at per capita numbers here. Now, the reason why Florida might be lower on the like age-adjusted death rate list. I think Florida was at like 34.4 deaths. Well, actually, let me pull up their 2021 numbers. In 2021, Florida had way more deaths per capita than New York at the height of COVID. They had way more deaths per capita at the height of COVID than New York.
And plus, New York was
at a rate of 83. Hold on, really quickly. New York was at a rate of 83.9 deaths per what is it? 100,000 is what they're measuring. And Florida was at 111 deaths per 100,000. New York did better than Florida during COVID.
Well, I know people were dropping like flies up here, man. I was watching the videos everywhere. People were just dropping up here. And plus, you know, I listen to the media, the news media, but sometimes you can't even believe these people, man. You don't know what to believe anymore, you know, with the news media, because it's just, they make so much stuff up. You know, remember 4 months ago, you can go and check the CNN was bashing Kamala Harris. They were bashing her, how she's dragging the Biden-Harris ticket down. And now all of a sudden, since Biden dropped out, she's the second coming. Like, come on, guys, make up your mind.
Bro, what are you talking about? That's how. What are you talking? When you elect someone. Hold on.
CNN, no, listen, not only
my
CNN.
guy.
Listen, not only CNN.
Oh my God. When you elect somebody as president with a vice president, you do this knowing full well that if this person drops out during either their term or the race when they're the incumbent, the vice president takes over. We knew this when we voted for Joe Biden and Kamala Harris.
We understand that. Yeah, no, we understand that. I'm talking about you didn't let me get to my point. There were the news media, CNN, MSNBC, Washington Post. All these people were bashing Kamala Harris. Even in 2023, she's dragging the Biden-Harris ticket down. I don't know if you haven't seen this. It's all over YouTube. You can look it for yourself. They were bashing her. She was dragging the Biden-Harris ticket down. They were talking about it. Obviously, Biden dropped out. Now she's the greatest thing ever. This is the media telling us this. That's why I can't believe the media no more. Joe Scarborough. Oh, Biden is the sharpest he's ever been. I F you to anybody who doesn't think so. Oh, all of a sudden, he had to swallow his own words. Because he wasn't sharp. They were lying.
My guy.
Friend. The only thing I can tell you is my experience. That's all I can speak. That's my proof. That's my facts, my experience as an American, you know, living here in the state of New Jersey. It was better for me economically under the Trump administration. Listen, if it was good under the Biden administration, I'll vote for Biden. Listen, Biden did so good. Biden would have never dropped out, and he would win in a landslide. Period. Trump wouldn't even be thought about. The whole country would vote for Biden if everything was good under Biden, but it wasn't. It wasn't. It doesn't matter what you're reading, what fact are you checking out. It wasn't good for the majority of American people. I'm going to tell you something. The majority of Americans were thriving economically under the Trump administration. Under the Bidenomics, we are trying to survive economically.
You can't name. I just want this to be very plainly on record.
I know you're talking about
policies. Hold on. Stop talking. Stop talking. I want to be very clear what's happening here. You keep saying
what's happening.
You keep saying I did better during this period than this period, but cannot articulate why. You can't articulate
now. You ready for me? Let me articulate. Let me go what Trump did under his administration. Let's go. I'm gonna skip the first part, and I'm gonna go straight to what he did for the minorities. Can we do that? For like the Hispanic population, African, Asian, women. I'm gonna tell you what Trump did. Trump delivered a future, greater promise, and opportunity for citizens from all backgrounds. Unemployment rates for African Americans, Hispanic Americans, Asian Americans, Native Americans, veterans, individuals with disability, and those without high school diploma all reach record lows. That's a fact.
They all reached record. Oh, just FYI, hold on. They all also reached record lows. No. Because I don't want to. We're not going to gish gallop on 100 things. We'll talk about each individual. They all reached.
It's going to be quick. That's why this was quick. This paragraph.
No. Stop. They reached economic lows also under Biden. Biden reached record low unemployment. He beat Trump's record.
Listen to me. You know what? You know those jobs that Biden supposedly got back? Those were jobs from COVID that were lost.
This is not COVID jobs. Man. We're not counting COVID jobs.
What happened to the 800,000
This isn't counting COVID jobs. We're not counting COVID jobs. We're literally not counting COVID jobs. This is post-COVID numbers, not COVID numbers.
No, listen to me, man. Record people went back to work after COVID.
This is not COVID numbers.
Trump didn't lose.
Biden produced more jobs than Trump did. Biden produced more jobs than Trump did.
Yeah, you're reading.
No,
that's what the American people are feeling.
No, I don't care. I don't care what people feel. I care about the actual numbers.
No, I'm talking about general, like the economy. So why are we not all gasping and voting for Kamala? We all just, we gushing to vote for her.
I think that people who've actually done the research are voting for Kamala.
I don't know, man. It's a lot of people that don't know because I've been talking to people out here. Oh, why are you voting for Kamala? They have no idea. They just don't like Trump. That's it. That's the majority of people. I'm in Jersey, North Jersey, Jersey City to be exact. There's a lot of people out here voting for Trump. more than 2020. I'll tell you that, especially amongst blacks and Hispanics. And if you go on my page, you can look at my community page. You're going to see a lot of pictures of Latinos and blacks supporting Trump, older people, younger people. And these are all Democrats. I'm a Democrat. I voted for Al Gore and Obama twice. I didn't vote in 2016 or in 2020. But I'm going to vote Republican for the first time. I'm voting for Trump. Because I don't like what I got these past couple of years for me. I'm talking for me. Business-wise, this
can't articulate it. You can't articulate it.
Whether I articulate it or not, I'll tell you what I'm experiencing. I'm hurting right now. I'm hurting under Bidenomics. I wish Bidenomics was great. I will vote for him. Listen, the whole country will vote for Biden if everything was great right now.
The only thing you've been able to claim that Biden did was gas when that was directly... You are talking. You're talking way more than I am. The only thing you've been able to articulate that's hurting you is the price of gas, which we've already gone over is Trump's fault.
No, that's not the only thing that's hurting me.
Then what else what has Biden done to make your, like, name the things?
Listen, the overspending on
Trump spent more. Trump spent more. Trump spent more.
What?
Trump spent more.
He could have spent way more, but we wasn't feeling it, the American people. We was thriving economically. All right, he spent more, but we was thriving economically. Just make that one make sense for me. I was thriving economically, he was spending more. Okay, let's go with your story. All right, Biden's spending less. Why are we suffering then? Why are we suffering economically if he's spending less? Make that one make sense for me. Go ahead. The floor is all yours. I'm going to stay quiet.
You haven't been able to articulate how you are suffering.
Oh, here we go again.
You've yet to tell me how you're suffering. You've yet to tell me how you're suffering. I've been waiting for it. I've been waiting for you to tell me how you're suffering, and you haven't done it.
The Trump administration accomplishments to you, so your viewers can hear it, the facts.
Can you first tell me how you're suffering? Can you tell me how you're suffering? Can you?
That I'm talking about. You want me to articulate one thing? Like, why? That doesn't help me right now. Articulating what? I want the facts. I want what's going to make shit happen. Not, maybe if this and articulate this. That doesn't matter right now. We're hurting right now. America is hurting. So Biden spent less, according to you, but the American people are hurting more now economically than during the Trump administration when he spent more. Make that one make sense. Well, you're gonna give Obama the praise for it? That's what you want to do? Come on, man. You got to make it make sense, man. If the economy was thriving right now, we'll all vote for Biden will win in a landslide. Period. Landslide. Wouldn't even be a discussion right now. It wouldn't.
Are you going to articulate to me now? Are you going to articulate to me now, please, what specific policies Trump did to make the economy better?
The Biden administration accomplishments? Here, let's Google this. Let's Google the Biden administration accomplishments.
Oh, my God. Jesus Christ.
Nah, man, because listen, you're only getting like that because I'm speaking facts right now. I'm telling you.
You haven't said a single
All right, let me
fact.
ask you a question. Because Kamala Harris refused to answer this question. Let me see. What's your name again?
What?
What is your name?
#1 Kamala Harris supporter. That's my name.
All right, #1 Kamala Harris supporter. Are Americans better now economically than they were 4 years ago? Answer the question.
In what ways?
Oh, here we go. Just answer it, period. Are they better economically? That's it.
There are multiple metrics that you have to count when looking at the economy. Which metric do you want to know about? Do we want to look at employment numbers? We are doing much better now than we were 4 years ago when we look at employment numbers. Do you want to look at? Do you want to look at?
It was COVID, man. I'm talking about the Trump administration versus this one, man.
I'm not talking about COVID numbers. I'm talking about pre and post COVID numbers.
The last year of the Trump administration, y'all want to hold on to that one real bad, huh? But I guarantee you, if that COVID would have never happened, Trump was definitely going to win again. Because everything was thriving. I remember 2018,
I am not
2019.
talking about COVID numbers. I'm talking about pre-COVID and post-COVID.
Yeah, after COVID, people went back to work.
I'm not fucking talking about the COVID numbers, you fucking idiot. When we look at job growth, shut the fuck up. I don't care anymore. I don't care anymore. Shut the fuck up. Shut up.
That's the difference between
you
and me.
Up. I can't fucking stand these fucking idiots, bro. Again, I'm not talking COVID numbers, chat. Just FYI. I'm not talking COVID numbers. I've said it 100 fucking times. We can analyze Trump's growth prior to when COVID happened and Biden's growth after all the COVID jobs were made up. And when we look at that, we still see that Biden generated more jobs. Fucking Christ. Like, is it so fucking hard? Is it so fucking difficult? Like, for people, he even admitted at the start of this fucking conversation that he didn't fucking do the research. Didn't do the research. Doesn't know any of this stuff. Like, he admitted this. I'm not talking COVID numbers. Ugh. Oh my God, bro.
Hey, yo,
Because you're annoying me.
Come on.
That's why. Because you're annoying me. That's why. That's why I'm so mad. Because you're annoying the shit out of me. Because you don't know what you're talking about. You refuse to stop talking. God, bro. Thank you for the gifted subs, guys. Hey, bro. It's so frustrating, dude. It's so frustrating. It's so annoying. That we can articulate, well, Biden added so much money to the debt. Trump added more. Well, Biden's doing this. Trump did it. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, sub on Twitch. Nice.
Thank you for the sub, Nutmego. Like, I don't know why I have to keep doing this. I don't know why I have to keep fucking explaining this to people that all they get their news from is a fucking Facebook feed instead of looking at the actual numbers. You want to know job numbers? Go to the fucking Bureau of Labor Statistics. They put all of them out every fucking month. They tell us what the job numbers are.